And welcome to another daily flow training practice with me. I just woke up about maybe 15 minutes ago. Let me make sure you guys can see my feet. And decided to go ahead and do a practice with you guys. So when we're doing today, I decided to go ahead and do like a shorter flow training practice. I'm backing up here, making sure you guys can see my feet here. Okay, good. So we're gonna be doing like a shorter practice today, and usually my practice is about an hour long. What's up? Sup? We can. Yes, please do another 1 hour full body workout. So we're not gonna do a 1 hour today, only because I've done a lot of these 1 hours, and typically that's just what I do. But today I want to go ahead and show you guys a shorter version. Same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. I don't do anything different every morning. Every morning, same stuff. It's all about law of repetition. It's all about getting in the flow and not having to think about the moves. Not only is my mind very familiar with what happens after every single move, right? I don't have to try to make up something, think of something. I just go right into the flow with it. But not only that, but my body is also accustomed to it. And the good thing about it is, even if my body is accustomed to doing the same moves, you know, typically in bodybuilding, we would think, oh man, you're gonna hit plateaus and you're not gonna get any stronger. But because the way we're setting it up and that we can progress with every single move that we do, and if you're feeling stronger and when you're getting stronger, you literally just do more of the same move or you make the same move tougher. You know, every single move that I do in this practice has a more advanced version. And the advanced version, you don't even have to even know what it is. Your body will just evolve into it naturally. If it's push-ups, you may suddenly start doing clapping push-ups. If you're doing these arm swings, suddenly your arm swings become more intense. If it's self-massage, suddenly you're able to punch your body, and your body doesn't feel bad at all. It feels strong and like nothing. It's like so much just happened to me, even though you're freaking punching yourself. You know, sounds crazy, but that's how it is. You know, our bodies adapt naturally. So now where our bodies is used to doing the same thing, our mind is used to not having to think, now we can go into the flow. We don't have to worry about anything. We just do it. It's easy, and we just go into it every single morning. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. If you guys want to join me, you don't need a lot of room. I'm not going to be using pull-ups or dips today. I'm going to go ahead and do a modified version. So for pull-ups, I'm going to go with the prone cobra. And for dips, I'm going to go with burpees. Everything else will be regular, just like how I usually do it. Let's do this, guys. Loving it. All right. And do I have a timer? No, I don't. It's okay. So we're going to do a short version. So no timer. I'm just going to feel it out. Okay. So let's go. Start off with some hops. And if you got the time right now, I encourage you, jump on in. Let's do it together. Full body tap. And I'm going to talk a little less in today's practice. So this way I can get into the flow. You know what I mean? All right, let's do some breathing. So it's inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Hold your breath and do rotations. Let's do 10 rotations on each side. Other direction. Left to right, 10 times. Breathe out. Oh. Every time. After that move, oh man, everything just drops. Love it. Let's charge up the hands. I'm gonna move forward a little bit for you guys on this one. Charge up the hands, bring some chi in. Longevity exercises, up and down. Let's do about 7 total. Open up the passageway for breathing. Charge up the hands around the eyes now, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Charge up the hands around the ears, 7 times both directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Charge it up. Hands on the nose, 7 times both directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Charge it up. Pressure point on the temple. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Release. Under the nose, above the lip. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Release. Eyes rotations. Come up a little closer. You can see my eyes. All right. Ooh, that's a bright ass sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Ton. All right. Above the teeth, behind the lip. All right. 7 times both directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other direction. Where do I live? I live in Bali right now. I'm close to Padang Padang Beach, Uluwatu, in that area, in Indonesia. This is a place that I rented on Airbnb. Love it, loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, let's go ahead, warm up the wrists. Now let's do some drop down arms. Let's do about 30 of these bad boys. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Some heart openers. 1. Let's do about 30 or so. Do a twist. Let's do about 30 on each side. Let's go up a little higher. And remember, if you get really good at this, you can also start to breathe out every time you twist. Breathing out through your nose. go to some side to side hips. Now you're ready for salsa class. And now we're ready for, like, what is it, 70s. It's like a 70s dance, you know, this one. All right, let's do some rotations. Other direction. Loose hips. Not just that, but I don't know if you guys can see my feet, but your feet's got to rotate too. So strengthen your feet, strengthen your balance. Woo! All right. So, kidney bounce. Hands in the back. Back of the wrists. See some arm swings. I advise you to do these slower. I'm just showing you how I do them. But if your shoulders ain't used to this, go slower. So slower, smaller circles too. Let's go other direction. All right, praise the roof. Ooh, 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 I always feel so beast mode after doing that one. It's like all the energy comes up, and that masculine, that animalistic energy just just comes out. Loving it. All right, guys. Now let's go into some plyometrics. We're at the second section now. We just did our light and loose, so now our bodies are feeling all loose, right? So now we're gonna go ahead and do some push-ups. So let's do. Let's aim for 1 set. Let's max it out. As many as you can do. And come back here so you guys can see. I'm gonna do maybe about 50 or so. 1, 20. 30. Whew. 40. Burns. Burn town. 'Whew. All right. That's all I got right now, about 50 push-ups. I did a lot yesterday, so I'm burning today. All right. Let's go into some prone cobra. See if you guys can see me okay there. I'm doing about 20, so we got about 10 more. All right, burpee time. Let's do about 20 to 30 burpees. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're gonna call it 10. Yeah, that's it. I'll do more on the next one. Okay, so now we're gonna go to pike or handstand push-ups. So let's go with some pike. Actually, we can do some handstands. Let's do some squats. 1, 2. We'll do about 20 squats. Let's do about 20 lunges. Or just 10 on each side. 20 total. Hope you guys are joining me on this. Missing out on all the fun if you don't. I lost track of count. I'm gonna do about 2 more. Last one. Okay. Now let's go with some leg raises. Let's do about 20 leg raises. Let's run in place. Yeah, push it. Give it everything you got here. Woo! All right. Now let's do some kicks. Let's do some punches, some strikes. We can do some slow strikes like this. Almost look like you're on an elliptical. Oh. Okay, let's do some jumps. Let's do about 10 jumps. All right, let's finish off with some plank. Okay. All right. Big boss, those jumps are hard on the knees. I do them every day. And so, the idea behind it, you're right. They are very hard on the knees. But I realize our knees become stronger. Lone Wolf, what's your question, buddy? Barefoot used to hurt, not anymore. Simple deep. I've been training my body. When I'm talking about making my body stronger, it ain't just like the show muscles. I make my hands strong, I make my feet strong, I make my ligaments, my joints, you know? You hear that? It's like my body's stronger now. This is what I'm saying, guys. This training ain't no joke, man. It ain't about how big is his chest and arms. No, man, it's about how strong your body is, how fluid and adaptive your body is. What's your question? Lone Wolf, how do you lose fat? Do this exercise. Do this morning routine. Do it every single morning. Eat vegetables and fruit, and you'll shred up. All right, let's go into a forward fold. Make sure you guys can see me okay. It's time to go and slow down the mind. And start to slow down the breath. And start to relax. Legs open. Let's go back into forward fold. Clear your mind. Practice on being present right now. Connect to your body inside. Feel the sensation. Feel that sensation inside your body. And practice letting go deeper and deeper. And the deeper you let go, the more your body will loosen up. Come back up. Go to the right side. The more your body loosens up, the more your body gets used to letting go. Then our body cannot hold on to any emotional trauma, cannot hold on to stress, can't hold on to fear, can't hold on to what happened 5 years ago, can't hold on to anything. That's the thing. Our bodies hold on to things. We experience things in our life, and our mind remembers it, but even when we don't think about it again in our mind, our body still remembers it. That's because it's deep in our mind, in our subconscious, which is our body. Let's go to the left side. So when you look at your thoughts, you have the thoughts that you're conscious of, the ones that's really loud. And then you have ones that are not as loud, but you can kind of still make it out. Then you have thoughts that are very quiet, and you can't hear it, but it's there. It shapes your belief. It shapes your perception. It shapes how you see yourself and how you see other things. Just by looking at it, we have a certain judgment. And the judgment, even without thoughts, even without actually hearing anything, and those judgments are shaped by those thoughts. Those perceptions are shaped by those thoughts that are way, way, way in the subconscious, that's quiet. And so right now, sit up. Let's go to the right side into a side bend. So right now, what we're doing, the reason why this is so important in your flow training is because it is resetting the body's energy. It's resetting the body's energy, sensations, resetting the emotions in the body. And it's resetting it by putting it back into a neutral mode. A neutral mode where the body feels good because it's not carrying anything extra. Emotions, negative emotions, fear, stress, all this stuff is extra that our body would end up carrying. Because when we experience it, we don't think about it anymore in our mind. Let's go to the other side. But we still hold on to it in our body. And the way our bodies hold on to it is by tensing up. Tensing up when something happens. And sometimes the tense up is really subtle, and man, we can't really even feel it, And sometimes it's like really, it's really apparent. You can tell, you can tell if something's tense. But sometimes it's so subtle. Whether or not it's subtle or tense or a lot, the fact is, when it holds on to something, we have to let it go. If we don't let it go, let's go into a pigeon. If we don't let it go, it's just going to influence everything in our life. Influences our emotions, influences the way we think, influences our decisions, influences our body, like our posture, influences the energy in our body, influences how confident we are, influences how easy we get mad, how easy we get stressed, everything. Because we're talking about the basics, We're talking about basics like emotions. And we know that emotions influence everything. Let's go to the other side. Pigeon. And because our emotions influence everything, we want our emotions to be as good as possible. And we want the feeling in our body to be as good as possible. And we can't have our feelings be good. We can't have good emotions unless we let go of the bad emotions. And the bad emotions are trapped in our body. And we need to let it go. And that's where this comes in. First section of our practice was getting light, getting loose, letting it go. Then we go into some more intense training, building some muscle and building strength. Then we go back into letting go again and relaxation, like what we're doing now. Let's do a spinal twist. Take your left knee, bring it to the right side of your floor. Make sure your knee touches the ground before turning to your left. So when you're doing this practice every morning, just remember that your goal is to let go in your body. Be as relaxed as you can in your body. So every move that I'm doing, I'm using the least amount of tension that I can. So in other words, I'm using just enough tension, let's go to the other side, to do the move. But I relax everything else. So like this move, for example, it's easy to tense up the butt cheeks. So you gotta loosen your butt, you know? You can loosen your face, see the hands, just loosen the hands, shoulders, loosen the shoulders. See, I can be like this, see? I got tense shoulders, I can have tense tries, I can tense up doing the same movement. But the goal here, remember, is to loosen up and to relax, because we're teaching our bodies how to let go. This is stuff that they need to teach in schools. This is stuff that every human needs to learn how to do. Letting go in our body. Double knee to chest, wrap your arms around your legs, holding at the elbows or holding at the wrists or just holding here on your shins. And point your chin towards your knees. This will flatten your spine. If you do this, your spine behind your neck is going to be curved. So point your chin towards your knees. So this way you can keep your spine flat. And your spine is one of the most important body parts in your body, not because it holds the entire body up, that's true. Also because that's where all the energy runs. It's like the energy highway. Let's lie in Shavasana for about 10 seconds, or what they call the dead man corpse pose. It's the simplest pose, but probably one of the toughest also. You just lay here and relax. This is a really good pose or a good move to go to sleep in. But it's kind of difficult to do if your body's not relaxed. If you try to lay here and relax and you feel your need to move around and to wiggle and stuff like that. And when that happens, it's because the energy in your body is not calm. There's still chaotic energy moving around everywhere. The nerves are still firing all crazy. So we want to calm it down before we're able to do this pose really well, this move really well. Let's go into a plow. Get as high as you can on your shoulders, if possible. Feet together, knees together. Point your toes towards your head. Last part, lock your knees. And if you can't get all the way here, no problem, man. Just do the best you can. Always do the best you can, and your best is always enough. Always remember that, man. Your best is always enough. Why is it enough? Because it's your best. You can't do it anymore. Okay. So now we're going to finish this up. So we're going to go ahead and do 50 deep breaths. So we're going to inhale through our mouth, exhale through our mouth. We're going to do 50 of them really quick. And then we're going to inhale as big of an inhale as we can, and we're going to exhale, kind of just regular. And then at the 50th one, we're going to exhale all of our breath, and we're going to hold our breath. We're not going to breathe in. We're just going to hold it as long as we can. And then we're going to, when we need to inhale, we're going to take a big and slow inhale. And then we hold our breath again. That's what I call an inhale hold. And then after that, hold it as long as you can. Then, when you can't hold any longer, slowly exhale through your mouth. then we'll sit up. All right, let's begin. 50 deep inhales. All right. So this is the short version. I don't know how long it was, but usually I would sit here, I'll go into a little meditation, and then I'm done. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. And hold on a sec. Let me take this stuff off. All right. Let me read some of you guys' comments. Wait, is he breathing? Nah, so Brad, I was doing some breath work. I was holding my breath. I was doing some breathing, some deep inhales, and I was holding my breath. Exhale everything, hold my breath for as long as I can, and then I take a big deep inhale and I hold my breath as long as I can. Jump in the pool, Mike. And no, the floor wasn't hot at all. Feels good. Doing this practice, this type of training, it'll teach your body how to adapt. So not only letting go is kind of like the first, it's the first intention. Because when our body doesn't hold on to tension anymore, when our bodies don't hold on to all of this fear and stress and all that stuff, then we start to be able to control our bodies even more. Like now I practice controlling the temperature in my body. I go into the snow, like you see in my Instagram, you know, I lay in the snow or walk around shirtless in the snow, or I can be in really hot weather, hot surfaces and things like that. And I'm able to now start to adjust the temperature in my body. You know, I can hang out in like 82, 83 degrees, 84 degrees, you know, inside the house and be okay, you know. Have you seen the vid Shredded Sports Science made about you? I'm like, Tyler? No, I haven't checked it out. I'll check it out though, Tyler. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Mike can still do insane home fat loss. Sweet. Yeah, of course I remember that. Do you swim every day, Mike? Big boss. I jump in the pool every day. Yeah, jump in the pool every day. So yeah, I love to jump in the pool after a workout. You know, every day I'll be wearing some swimming trunks, and so that's my way to go. I jump in the pool, then I take off my trunks, ring them up, I put on another one. But out here where we're at, there's not a lot of neighbors. So hopefully they don't mind. If they do mind, they haven't said anything yet. Current weight, Duking Productions. Current weight, I'm about I think about 175 pounds, give or take. So that place looks so beautiful. Where is it at? Oh, that place, this place, it's in Bali. We're close to here, close to Padang Beach, Padang Padang, Melasti Beach, Dreamland, Uluwatu, all in that area. I would ask you something not fitness related, but I don't want to ruin the streams. Simply Deep. Send me a DM, brother, and then I'll answer your question. Yeah, but thanks for considering. Yeah, let's keep this stream going a little bit longer. Thanks for explanation for the temperature thing. You're welcome, David. Lone Wolf, can I ask you another question? Yeah, one more, brother. Have I been in Thailand, Tyler? Yes, I've been to Thailand. My favorite place in Thailand was Rawai, at the southern tip. It kind of reminded me of this place. Really big on fitness, big on Thai kickboxing, cleanses, stuff like that. It was a sweet little town, Small, everybody kind of knew each other, had the small town feel. So it was cool. It's really nice. I've been to Phuket and a little bit what's the other place in Bangkok, but I didn't like Bangkok too much. Too much dirtiness. How tall are you? I'm about 5'10", Ghost. When does the next workout happen? Lone Wolf. For me, probably later tonight. Later tonight. What's your diet like, Jacob? Veggies, fruits, majority. Besides that, rice, eat some eggs sometimes, nuts, crackers, bread, stuff like that. But I eat a lot of veggies. When I want to lean up, I just eat more veggies and fruits. And then when I kick them back, I just eat more carbs and snacks and all that. What are your plans for the summer, John? I'm planning on staying here in Bali. I may do just a little more traveling. We're thinking about maybe stopping by UK on YouTube. Awesome dudes, chatting with them yesterday. Maybe we can make it up over there, see them in UK. Natalia and I, we may go hit up Africa, for a couple weeks on Mozambique, something like that. So not too sure, it's kind of up in the air right now. We just got here to Bali about a week ago. So still getting used to the place. So we're planning on settling down here for a little while. Lone Wolf, I'm a new sub, by the way. So far, it's been working. Sweet. Awesome, man. All right. I'm going to be on here just a couple more minutes. I'm going to answer any last questions here before jumping off the stream. Mike, do you do intermediate fasting, Big Boss? The night before, then I just don't eat for maybe a day or so. So this way I can clear out my system. If I have too much food in my system, it doesn't allow it to clean out. So that's basically what I do for fasting. If I've been eating a lot of crap or stuff like that, and I feel like my system needs to be cleaned, then I would just not eat until my body feels better. But I don't do it. I don't do it on a daily basis. Not because it's not good, but just because I enjoy eating. And to be honest, intermittent fasting is awesome. Fasting is really great. And I saw the comment, why did I leave SBS? That would be a long story one. Check out some other video. Got a stream, I talked about that. I got a short version of that story, but I'll share it in another video. I'm sure you've always covered this, but do you plan on returning to YouTube officially? Officially, it'll come slowly. I've been doing some live stream, doing little workouts. Big team right now. I have a big team. All right, guys, you're back. Yeah, so what I was saying is, send me a DM if you're interested in doing some type of video work with me. I'm looking for some motivated people, who love what I'm doing here, and maybe we can partner up and do something. Damn, Mike is living large, huh? Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. It's really just the way I always wanted to live. I want to live by the beach. I want to live in the tropical weather. I want to be able to not wear clothes half the time. I love being under the sun. I love putting my feet, in the grass all the time. Just getting close to nature. I spend a lot of time in the concrete jungle, so I want to come and just enjoy and kick back, and find ways to make my life work this way. Mike, SPS is not the same guy. Same without this guy. Yeah. Well, that's why I got this channel, Jacob. You can come over here now and check it out over here. What's your DMs? DMs, direct message. Oh, DMs. Right. Sorry. Mike Chain Official. My Instagram is at Mike Chain Official. I'm doing my best to answer my DMs right now as often as I can, but it comes to be a lot sometimes, but I'll do my best though, you know. And some of you guys that I've been chatting with on DMs, you know, I recognize you, and plus some of you guys here, you know, today. So Simply Deep, yeah, send me a DM on SPS, and I'll give you a little explanation, you know. Or maybe if I make another video talking about that. Jacob, do I have an Instagram? Yes, I do. Six Pack Shortcuts. Where are you at right now? Yeah, so I am. That's cool. Hey, there's Six Pack Shortcuts talking to me. Interesting. I'm in Bali right now. Rest in peace. It's dead without me. How many times do you eat per day, David? I eat about three meals. Sometimes I work out like crazy. I eat maybe 4. I snack a lot throughout the day. I eat random fruits and nuts and things like that. All right, bro. I'm gonna answer the last question. How did you decide on Bali, Alex? So just really a friend of mine invited me to Bali 6 months ago, and I just decided to come. You know, I was gonna go to Philippines. I was gonna build out a whole bunch of stuff in Philippines, farming, fish land, and just all of this stuff. You know, coconut farms. I want to have my feet in the ground. You know, so I didn't really care. I was gonna retire from YouTube and retire from making videos, you know, or just really slow it down. But that plan didn't work, and so my plans were really open. And my friend invited me to Bali 6 months ago, and I came, and I love it. I love it here, man. You know, the people here are so grateful. They're so nice, and they're all really in tune, very spiritual. You know, everybody's very spiritual. They're not, you know, they're very grounded, really grounded and good people. So I fell in love with the place, you know. And the food here is phenomenal. My favorite food, my favorite local food is chap chai. That's like my go-to, man. That's what I eat like almost every day. I try to eat that thing every day. All it is like a whole bunch of vegetables, you know, and I eat it with some rice. But the way they cook it, oh, damn, it's so good. I'm about to have some right now. I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Let's see how much chap chai I got, you know. So, yeah, I had the housekeeper, Made, cook it up yesterday. Mad love, good to see you, OG. Good to see you, Leon. Do I lift weights, Menazir? No, I don't lift weights anymore. I just do body weight training. But I might, you know, it's not that I'm against weights. It's just that I do what feels good in my body. You know, and in reality, man, our bodies don't know the difference between lifting weights and lifting our body, you know. Do I have some chap chai? Here we go. This is my favorite. All right, go ahead and cook this up. This is now gonna be my little post-workout meal. Last question, do I plan on having kids? Absolutely, man, I love children, you know. I love kids. So I'm like a big kid myself, so I can't wait to have kids, man. You know how people talk about, like, man, it's so hard to keep up with my kids. My kids gonna be hard keeping up with me. Nah, I'm saying that now, right? But you ever see like all the people that have like 1-year-olds, you know, and 1.5-year-olds, and man, they all look beat down. Their eyes got bags underneath. They barely get enough sleep. It's nuts. So yeah, so I don't know, man. But okay, man, I'm into the stream. Hey, thank you guys for joining. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. I love all the freaking inspirational stories y'all sharing with me. All the years y'all been following. This is so awesome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, you know. And let me know about any type of workout stuff y'all want to see. Give me some feedback, you know, about like the type of videos and topics about flow, getting into presence, mindfulness, and all this stuff, you know. You guys like to see, whatever y'all want to talk about, I'm so happy to share it. Yeah, let's cook it. My day is about to go ahead and hook it up and heat up the chap chai for me.
Chap chai, yeah. Chap chai for mine. Bagus.
Bagus. He's teaching me some Balinese.
Balinese talking. Bagus.
Yeah. Thank you. I love this man. right.
Brother, the best brother.
See you guys. Where do you say the
Best
BMM
brother,
app
best
was?
brother.
Mike Chain Official. All right.